So the next command what we are going to learn is chmod. Chmod. In Linux, if you create any file, touch hi.txt. Okay. mkdir mydir ls minus l. If I type, the directory and file are going to get some default permissions. Okay, we'll see about this default permissions later. Yesterday we have understood this, right? What are these 7 type of details? This name, timestamp, memory, group owner, links, permissions, like this. The first one, nothing is there, it is a file. If something is there, it is it is D, it means a directory. L, if it is the link, soft link. So like that, right? We understood. Soft link we didn't understand. We'll discuss that later. Next thing is, so file and directories are there. I want to change the permissions of this. So yesterday I explained you how to calculate the permissions. 8421 code, right? So read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. I want to change the permissions. So what is the command to change is chmod. I want to change for this 777. Already here, what is the permissions with number? It is, can you convert this into numbers and tell me what is the permissions here?
775.
775. I want to make it a 777, 777, right? So my dear, but if you want to execute this command, if you want to change the permissions of this directory, then this user, you are trying to change the permissions of this directory using this user, right? This user need to have write permissions. This user need to have write permissions. Now this user is the owner of that directory, and the owner has read, write, execute permission. The first set is owner, right? Second set is group. Next one is others. So owner has write permission. So we can happily change ls minus l. Changed. Yes or no? Earlier it was 5775. Now it is 777. Understood, guys? So okay, fine. So like this file also we can change. File also same. Chmod works for both file and directory. Next. So now let me give a few examples. You change for the directory. Okay, fine. See this ls. I have a directory, right? cd mydir. Okay, I'll create a few more directories here. mkdir minus p. Okay, capital P or small p? I forgot. Capital P, I guess. Okay, a/b. Small p then. Okay, okay, fine. Now cd before this ls. See this ls has default permission. Sorry, a directory has default permission. Inside that b also will have inside b. Oh, I'm under a. It's sorry, my dear a. See ls if I type, right? B directory also has same default permissions, right? Default permissions. Now what I want to do is I want to change the permissions of this directory. My directory, right? What it has? It has 755, right? I want as a 777 it has now 777, right? Now what I want to give is chmod 755 I want to give. 755 I want to give. So my dir. So if I type ls minus l, my dir has 755 permissions, but there are few directories present inside this my dir. Let me go there. Right now inside my dir there is a directory per type. Is it still have the same default permissions? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now I want to go one level up. I want to change the permissions recursively. I want to change the permissions of this my dir recursively. Right? Means recursively means what? This directory plus the directory present, the subdirectory is present inside the directory and files present inside this. If it has any subdirectory, if that subdirectory contains some other subdirectory or files, everything, whatever present inside this directory, all the files and directories should get the same permissions. So what I'm going to do is chmod. I'll execute the same command, chmod. Now I'll execute 777. So now if I do, it will change for only one directory, the main directory, but it will not change for a subdirectories. Now what I want to do is -r. minus r you have to use. If you don't use minus r, it will change only for my directory, but not its subdirectories and files. But if you use minus r, it means it is recursively. I want to change the permissions recursively, means all the directory and all the files and subdirectories present inside that. Now, if I go here, less minus L dash 777. Now let me get into my DR. Less minus L. A has 777, right? Earlier it is 775. Now it's changed. Now inside A, less minus L. B also got the same permission. Yes or no, guys? All the subdirectories and files get the same permissions. Clear? How to use chmod? Okay. Now chmod can be used with the numbers and with alphabets also. You can use same like this, right? You can use with the numbers. You can use with numbers, and you can use right with alphabets also. I mean this RWX also you can use. Here you don't get confused. You don't get confused. Small confusion is there. Just be careful here. See here. When you want to change with numbers, happily you can change. 777 chmod 777. First 7 indicates what permissions? 421, right? So these permissions are related to 421. So first permission, this first 7 related to what?
User permission.
User. User means who?
Read, write, execute.
That I understood. Read, write. Read plus write plus execute. 4 plus 2 plus 1 equal to 7. But related to what?
Directories.
Owner of it.
Owner set. Right. The second one indicates
Group owner.
Third one indicates others. Right. So here there is no confusion. Right? Happily we can give. But when you want to give with alphabets, right? Read, write, execute, right? If you want to use like that, right? Then you need to think U means user, who is nothing but owner. G means group owner. O means others. Don't think O means others. O means, don't think O means owner. Sorry. Hello? Go on mute, please. Make it as a habit. Okay. See first, U means others. Sir, I'm getting confused. Sorry. U means user, who is nothing but an owner. User means owner. G means groups. O means others. Don't think O equal to owner. Don't think O means others. Owner is now user. U. Okay, understood, guys? Now, for here ls minus l, I'll type ls minus l. For this directory, for others, I want to remove the permissions. Both RWX, everything I want to remove. Chmod. Oh, others means what? Oh, right? Oh, for others, I want to remove. Remove means minus. What do you want to remove? RWX. I want to remove. For which directory? This directory. Now ls minus l. So everything is gone for this user. Yes or no? For others, yes. Remove both.
So why right? We need to give a my directory over there?
Sorry?
Why is that we need to give my directory?
What? I seriously didn't get. Why you want to give my directory?
Yeah, we are already in the current directory, right? So why we still want to give?
Hey man, where are you? Are sleeping or what? In my directory, I'm in current directory, but I want to change the permissions of my directory. What you understood from this 30 minutes here? Why you are giving my directory? I want to change the permissions of this directory only. Like this, in my current directory, I'll have 50 folders or 20 folders, 20 directories. To which directory I want to change the permissions?
Okay,
are you getting? What you are doing, Mark? Okay. And I observed you are dropping and connecting again and again. I think that is the reason you missed it. So make
yes,
a good
I
connection.
have some issue with the laptop.
Yeah,
so
it's okay. Okay.
My mobile.
It's okay. It is going on recording. It's okay. So this right. again, if you discuss all these things, the length will be very high. So this is my DR. Okay, I want to change the permissions of this. Next thing is, so you understood, right, how to change. For the same directory, however I change, I want to add read-write permissions. So just what you have to use is, here for others, I want to add write plus you have to give. For others, there are no read-write permissions. So I want to add read-write permissions. I don't want to give execute permissions. What should you give? Hyphen you have to give it here. Remember, not underscore. Don't ping me again. You give underscore and sir, it is not working. It is not underscore. It is hyphen. Okay. You remember this hyphen. If you give now ls minus l, if I type. So what is there here? Read, write, but not execute. Right? So now I want to give permissions, right? For example, I want to remove permissions, right? I want to give only read permissions for groups and others. So you want to give G, anything, right? U, O, G, anything you can use. I'm giving G. G means others and groups for both of the sets, right? For both, what I'm going to do is I want to remove read write. Execute I don't want to remove. Execute I want to keep if they have it. But let me remove that also now. Now, if you observe this, for others and groups, I want to remove read write execute permission. For others and groups, I want to remove read write execute permission. First, let's see groups. Groups already have read write execute, so it will remove. Yes or no? So now for others, only read write is there, execute is not there, but I'm still trying to remove it. No problem. You're trying to remove it, it's already not there. Okay, no problem. It will not do anything. ls minus l. Now, has it removed, guys?
Yes, sir.
So if you want to remove for you owner also, you can use, right? For example, I want to add, right? So let's not remove all the permissions, then, right? Plus like this. So for others, groups, owners, everything I'm giving permission. So it is like 777. So everything got it. So for both files and directories, we can do like this. Okay. So like this.
So just a point here. Is that we need to find follow any order? Like first we have user.
No. Okay. So that is what I said. You can give any three here. No order, nothing. Okay. So now you can give like this. Anything you're just adding. Either you mention U, O, G, anything, any order, not a problem. Okay. Next. This is, you all know this, right? Now say this. I want to give different permissions for different things. So like example, for others, I want to add for others, I want to add write and execute, comma, right? For users, I want to remove execute permissions. For user, I want to remove execute permission. So if you want to give at a time, if you want to give different permissions for different users, we can use like this, comma separation. Understood, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Is it clear? Yes. But generally in real time, we'll not use this and all. We use numbers only, right? Very fast we can do it. As now, if I want to type O plus WX like this and all, instead of we'll give calculate number and give it fast, very fast. Okay. But just remember, in case if they ask in the interviews, written exams and all, you just remember it. So we can give like this. But in this, the main thing what you have to remember is O means others, not owner. U means user, means owner. Next thing is this one, G. See, so far we discussed like this, right? Right. So I want to remove the permissions, right? For others, chmod O minus R. This you have to follow in order, RWX. Okay, RW. This is order. RWX. X I don't want to remove, but I want to remove. For example, I want to remove write permissions. X permissions I need to keep it. So like this. So what does this mean? What does this mean?
Remove read and execute permission
remove read and execute permissions for
other user.
Others.
But if other user has write permissions, will that be removed or not? No, right? So read, write, execute are there, right? So in that it will remove read and execute, but not write. Okay, but we should not do like this. Read means write is there, means read should be there. But example I'm saying, okay, fine. But if you use equal to instead of minus or plus here, plus means add. It doesn't bother what are the existing permissions. If the existing permissions are there, if already has, see, now I'm trying to execute, read and execute. So see, this others has already read, write, execute. Now again, I'm going to execute, read, write, read and execute. Now same, it will be there. Already read is there, already execute is there, right? It will just add that, but write is also there. So it will be same as it is. Now, instead of this, if I use equal to, for example, let me show you this, equal to. So what will happen now? Or if I do like, it will, for example, if I'm doing like this, what will happen is it equal to means set as it is. It doesn't bother what are the permission. It will remove everything and place it like this. Means, so here already write is there. Already write is there, but it doesn't bother about that. Read minus X, it will set here. Equal to we are using, right? Just take this set, keep it here. Read, write, execute will go off and read minus X will come there. Setting equal to means set. Oh, right is not there, so it is not getting execute permissions. Okay, right is not there, it is not getting execute permissions. But you understood, right? Set it is like this. So right we are not giving, so it is not taking execute permission. But for now, let me show you like this. Okay, O equal to R W minus. Okay, now let me set the same thing. So whatever is there here, right? It has set it here. It has set it here. One more example I'll show you. Just a second. First, let me set this. Okay, now this full permissions are there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just here RWX I'm going to set. Right? See this. As it is, this set, it will get and added here. That's it. Okay, understood, right? Minus plus means whatever you give plus, those permissions it will add. Minus means only those it will remove. Equal to means it will go and set it as it is. Understood, guys? Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is fine. Changing the permissions is okay. So let me remove this directory. RM minus RF my dir. Okay, let me remove recursively. Let me create once again. mkdir my dir. Okay, I'm creating this directory. Now I have a new file, right? This is a new file and this is a new directory just created. There are some default permissions. You observe this. I'll write it down in a paint. Okay, we'll discuss in detail quickly. Come on. Okay, say this normal user. EC type user is a normal user. Right? So directories it is 775. Files it is. See, you tell me what is this? It is 775 default permission. For this, what is default permissions for a file?
664.
664. Okay, fine. As a normal user, if I create a directory, these are the default permissions. These are the default permissions of a directory and file. Okay, cool. Next, you have to change the permissions, but how these values are default values are coming. See, the maximum permissions you can get here is the maximum permissions you can get for directories is generally 777. Okay, 777. So there is one umask value. You remember this umask value. So there is something called as umask. So for a normal user, the umask value is 002. Okay, 002. So the maximum permissions for a directory is 777. Right? Max permissions. Umask is 002. 002. So if I minus maximum minus umask equal to 775. These are the, so umask is a value which will decide what default permissions you need to get for your files and directories. Maximum permissions minus umask equal to default permissions. These are the maximum permissions we should give by in general for a directory. So the umask value is 002. So if I minus this, it will give this. So whenever you create a directory, max minus umask, that permissions you will get. I don't want 775 as my values, default values, permissions for my directory. I want to get 755. What should you do is, you have the option to go and change the umask. I'll change this umask from 002 to 022. 022. Now, whenever I create a directory, it will get 755 permission. Max permissions umask equal to default permissions. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Clear? But we should not change the umask in real time. It's not so easy unless it is very much important or something required. Then only we'll change. But generally, we'll not change. We should not change like that. Okay, this is a default we will use, but in very rare cases, someone will change, but we no need to change like that. Next, for files, the files, the max permission, still we can give 777, but the max, they consider it as 66602. Now, if I minus this, what is the permission? 664. That is what they got. So files max permission is called as 666. For directories, max permission is 777. So if I minus that umask from that, so this is the default umask value. This is a default umask value. You can change it, but you should not change it. Not recommended. But you have an option. It is not fixed. If you want, you can change it, but we should not change it. It is not recommended. Maximum permissions, you remember, for directories it is 777. For files it is 666. So umask is 002. So if you minus that umask, you cannot add separate umask for files, separate umask for directories. It is not possible. It is not possible. Single umask value. So it will direct from max permissions. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, the see now. I'll change. The meeting may end, but let me change. Let me switch as root user. Now, as a root user, if I create a directory mkdir, my dir in a different location, I am creating. Okay, that's i.txt. So it is in different location with the same names I can. But if I type this, permissions are different. See, 644, 755 are the permissions. 644, 755 are the permissions. See, umask value is different for normal users and root users. So as a root user, right? Directory has 755 restricted permissions. Files has 644. How? Because the umask for root user is 022. So minus, if I minus that, 755. Right? Umask is different, right? 666 for file 022. So if I minus that, 644. So okay, this is okay. The meeting is going to end. Join back. So we'll see this. Okay, this is for root user. Umask values are different because as a root user, restricted permissions, right? Write permissions are we are not giving. Owner only do write permissions. Others and groups cannot do write permissions. So default, right? So that is the reason. Restricted permissions for root user means high security. We need to give restricted permissions. The umask is this. Umask value is different for root and normal user. Normal user 002, root user 022. So that default permissions for normal users and root user will change. So if a normal user creates a directory or file, permissions, default permission change.